bunch of topics. Garcia versus Rios. How do you see this fight, Paulie?
I think it's a good fight. You know, I think people sometimes are trying not to give it the credit this fight deserves. You know, Danny hasn't fought in a year, so you know he's trying to knock the rust off. He thought he reported himself well in the Thurman fight. You know, he didn't lose any luster, even though he lost the fight. You know, I think people are going to want to be curious about Danny Garcia always. And Brandon Rios, maybe you're going to tell me his best days are behind him and whatnot, but he's always been a very durable guy. And he's always been a guy who gets in there and gets in your chest and grinds and fights and makes your life miserable. And you know, one thing about Danny, as good a fighter as he is, he doesn't have the fastest feet. So what does that mean? That means Brandon's going to be able to really close distance and maybe try to get in his chest a lot. You know, and that could, you know, give us some fiery exchanges, give us a good fight. You know, at day's end, I think you're looking for entertainment, right? You're looking for the fight to entertain you and make it be a fun fight. I don't want to see people have a fun fight and then people say afterwards, oh, but he didn't fight this guy and this guy. Just be happy with a fun fight, and I think this fight is going to be a fun fight.
And the co-main event is a great match. Benavidez versus Gavril.
Yeah, I like the bad blood. I like when two young, fiery contenders are fighting. You know, that's part of why you want to see fighters fight when they're young, fighters fight when they're hungry. Because as you get older, it becomes more business-like, and the press conferences are cordial when you're older. You know, when you're young, you're still fiery. You still want to beat the best in the world and be the best. You have that fire in you. You know, the press conferences can get fiery too, and the fight can get fiery too. You know, and that's why you love seeing guys in their prime fight each other. Although in boxing, sometimes guys they make fights mature too much, and yeah, maybe people want to see it more, but it's less fiery by the time that happens. You know, I love fights like this. I love fights where the two guys are still hungry and still have a lot to prove, but they're in their prime ages. And Benavidez is young, and he still has his prime in front of him, but he's a very good fighter. And I think Gavril's at a prime age, so the first fight was fun, and I think this fight will be fun.
What did you see from Benavidez? Looked like he might have.
Yeah, that's that fire though, man. I don't mind that, but you know, both guys, even Gavril was getting under his skin. I love that. That's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? Bro, they're not playing ping pong in there. You're not getting playing table tennis in there. What do you want to see? Why does WWE sell so well, even though it's all staged, right? You know, because the trash talk is what brings people in, bro. You know, you want to see two guys fight. You want to see the storyline. What's the storyline? Oh man, these guys don't like each other. Look at this or look at this. And people want to see them fight. People want to see them duke it out and settle it. You know, so I think at the end of the day, if it sells when it's staged, just imagine how it sells if it's real. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's real. When you put two young guys who are fiery in with each other, and they're still young, and they're not thinking about just money. They're thinking about being the best and making their name in the sport. At that age, you're still thinking about your legacy. You're just making your name in the sport. You have that fire in you. You're gonna get that bad blood in press conferences. I don't mind that at all. I like that. I think that's supposed to happen. You know.